NTV Uganda has hit yet another milestone. Tonight we celebrate 100,000 followers on Twitter. NTV Uganda is the fourth.
That was in June this year. In July 2013, NTV Uganda hit a milestone, garnering 100,000 likes on popular social media site Facebook. During an interview with Rachel Arinitwe, one of our primetime news anchors, an internet and social media analyst, Michael Niyitegeka, described NTV's achievements then as an endorsement by her viewers.
You are in touch, you're engaging, and there is value that you're providing, because if there's no value, nobody wants to follow you.
Peter Mugara, formerly an NTV employee attached to the social media desk, explained that 100,000 Facebook likes meant that people trusted NTV and the content it provided.
If we did not have relevant content, offering relevant conversation that's pertinent to the country and the community, we would not hit 100,000.
We took on social media because we wanted to share with our audiences content that's happening in real time. Say if it's breaking news.
NTV Managing Director Agia Simwe Konde was one of those people who came out strongly in encouraging all employees at the station to take up social media, use it wisely for their own good and that of the station.
For the first time ever in the industry of business we got an opportunity to talk to our viewers directly. So I think it was not rocket science that any business needs to embrace social media.
Those days we did news and assumed people loved it. But today, you can almost instantly get the response of people.
Over time, NTV's profile on social media has grown exponentially. So the different programs and products spread out, and many, if not all, now have their own Facebook pages and Twitter handles. But it has not just been Facebook and Twitter.
On YouTube, we are one of two partners with Google. Those are premium partners.
Upwardly mobile, Shiland Huchire is one of the young people at NTV who gives a lot of attention to social media and is actively engaged in the conversation therein.
The media industry is a very dynamic one, and as a journalist, you must be very ready to adopt to whatever new things come up.
But Sam Setumba, who has been a practicing journalist for over 10 years, joined the Fourth Estate long before the social media revolution. Compared to younger Sheila, he was not as quick to embrace social media, probably because of the natural urge to resist change.
Because initially when Facebook came, the understanding for Facebook, for instance, the understanding was that people are putting up their pictures, somebody has given birth, they're putting up. That's how I understood it. And in my mind, I was thinking, I cannot put my privacy all out there.
Indeed, these social media platforms have their pitfalls. In fact, NTV and the larger Nation Media Group to which it belongs have had to develop a social media policy to guide its journalists and other staff on how to engage on the platforms.
Young people are not very conscious of how to use that platform, and they actually do not know that they are archiving their history. It's our responsibility as a media house, but also a responsibility for parents and schools to highlight the must-dos and must-not-dos on social media.
Corporate companies and even individuals who have embraced these platforms have to be careful on the usage, lest like fire, social media could turn out to be a good servant but a bad master.
Before even I write my script and I get this story which is so touching, I'll say, I'm tweeting about it. And the bosses, Kato and the like, even you sometimes when you're on the desk, you tell me, Florence, we want our story. I'm like, I have to pass it on to the people before 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock comes. I get the story at 5 or 1 o'clock. Why not tweet about it? I love tweeting.
Josephine Karunji, NTV.